going on, guys? My name is Astromarine and I'm here with something new. I'm playing Wargame Airland Battle. Yes, the title is silly, but it's actually a really good game that I haven't played much. So, here's my story with this series. The first Wargame, which also had a silly title, and I don't remember which one it was right now, came out like a year or two ago, maybe, something like that. And I played it and I really loved it. It's one of my favorite strategy games, but then again, I am not a competitive strategy game. I don't do multiplayer really very much. So I'm just talking in terms of the campaigns and so on and what you can do with the game that way. It used to have a really interesting campaign system, but I won't talk about it because I'm not sure that this game also has one. So I bought the game in beta, but the beta was multiplayer only, and I tried, but so this game just came out properly, so on Steam and so on, and so here I am doing the tutorial. No, not doing the tutorial. Here I am taking a look at it. I do apologize because words are hard. So all I've done is I've completed the tutorial so far. So this is me just starting the campaign. The premise of the game is just a strategy game in the Cold War setting, so it's not like World War I or II or anything like that. It's Cold War, hypothetical setting. What happened if all hell broke loose between NATO and the Warsaw Pact? And yeah, like no nuclear weapons as far as I know, but just conventional war between the two powers, including like proxy wars in Europe and stuff like that. So here we go. I'm gonna start the very small campaign, which has an easy difficulty, and let's see what actually happens. And I'll explain more about the game once we join in. Now, launch. While its main offensive has almost reached the Rhine, the critical situation of the Warsaw Pact is now becoming catastrophic on the fronts of Bulgaria, Romania, and the Crimea. Forced to sit around the negotiating table in Geneva. Yes, I do enjoy reading. Thank you. USSR and its allies victorious in Europe will have to consider an antebellum ruling if they don't want to soon see NATO's Mediterranean troops reach Czechoslovakia. Jesus Christ. Okay. General Gruber, commander of the 1st East German Army, suggests to Soviet superiors that they launch a lightning offensive in Denmark. Whatever, because why not? Now. All the sacrifices we have made to reach the Rhine will not be in vain. So this, I wonder, I think this ties to the first game. And yeah, so you just, like, they didn't start a different hypothetical scenario or anything, just continue on from where the last game left off, which I didn't finish, so I'm not very sure. Now, pact objectives of the campaign as a whole, I believe, is to seize Aarhus in less than 5 days. Scenario balance favors the pact, thank you very much. And on the second day I will get a reserve reinforcement. Whatever that means, I don't really know. Again, like computer, there's difficulty settings. I'm just gonna leave it on easy for now because this game takes a bunch of concentration. And let's launch it. See if there's any cutscenes or anything like that. Not so much. Okay. Day 0, 6 AM. This is kind of a different setup for the thing. Morale points. I don't know what those are. Actually, seems like a different campaign setting from the first game. Let's see what happens. First objective. The Guards tank regiment must drive the Swedish tanks that are defending Malmö from the field. Caution. A combat group that sustains total defeat or beats a retreat will be routed. It will then be immobilized for 1 turn. Oh, okay. And if it's attacked while immobilized, then it will be destroyed. Okay. Have no idea how that will work. But fine! So... okay. Help. I'm kinda lost. Let's see what happens here. Battle group info isn't actually saying much. Okay, so apparently I did a mistake. I started the tutorial and I finished it and I said, okay, now I'm gonna make a video, but I needed more tutorials help. So, display the characteristic and content of selected battle group. Okay, Some strategic strikes can reveal more info about enemy battle groups. Okay, fine. Chat, no thank you. HQ is just the ESC menu, which I don't care about. Now on this... What? Oh, politic points, NATO reinforcement arrow, neutral pact, harbor, capital, airport. Exhausted, rooted, resting, demoralized. Whatever that means. Okay, nations, battle group names, morale, and initiative. I also don't know what those mean. So, how far can we zoom in? Something like this. So, I'm guessing this is ours, and I need to get into Sweden. I'm assuming. No, Denmark, because Aarhus is here. Cool. So, take Malmo is the first objective. Fine. Oh, right. Okay. So this is neutral, whatever that means. This is ours. And I don't control anything in here. So the first objective is to just take over Malmo that way. These ships, I have no idea what they are. Now. Okay, so my first battle group. Tank Regiment. So this is the info on it. It's an armored battle group, fine. I have 6 morale, a shitload of initiative. Total availability, there's 240 units available. And this is just like actual Soviet Warsaw Pact units. So you can get a bunch of shit. You know, you can see like here, planes and helicopters. Vehicles, this is probably like a tank destroyer type of thing. Recon tanks, which are massively important, and I'm going to talk about them very, very soon. Tanks, support units, logistics units, and infantry. So, Jesus Christ. So this is what's available. Spetsnaz, of course, are elite forces, and you can put Spetsnaz on actual helicopters, which should probably be very, very nasty. Now, I can move them that way, but okay. I want to see. Okay, this actually doesn't tell me anything. So let's see what else is available. Okay, R&R, rest for 1 day. No, thank you. Cancel orders, launch resolution, send. Okay, send orders to start resolution of all given orders for the day. Fine, I think I know where this is going right now. Let us see what happens. So, I'm just going to take this battle group and send it into Malmo, because I think that's pretty much what the only thing I can do. So, this is what they might charitably call the tutorial campaign. So, I only have one battle group. These guys have one there, and my objective is only to get to Malmo. So, let's go. 6 a.m. of day 0. I don't know what morale points are. Moral strength of your alliance. Moral points can be acquired through tactical victories and destruction of enemy combat groups. The second number indicates the limit to reach to make the enemy alliance fall down politically. Okay. So, NATO has 25 morale, I have 0. Probably not helpful. Let's just send these orders and see what happens. And I'm sorry, I'm stumbling so much, but this really is completely different from the first game's campaign system. A conflict is occurring in Zone Malmo at 12 p.m. So it took 6 hours to actually get into there. So it's our regiment and a Panzer Brigade of the Swedes. Now we have more starting points and less victory points. I don't know what that actually means. They have less starting points. Ooh, yes. What are your orders? Launch battle. Fine. And finally we can kind of get into the game. Okay. Now. Whew. Let's see if we actually figure this out. So I have a total of 1,500 points to reach. Points needed to reach victory. That's fine. If I get a total victory, the enemy's combat group will rout. That is great. Okay. So this is the game. There's this is the full map, but a lot of this stuff here doesn't actually matter. The actual game map is these sectors in here. You can see that this is the starting sectors from the Swedes, and this is my starting section. So I have to cross the bridge right there and just start taking over sectors. So these numbers here, by the way, are how many requisition points they contribute. So they start with 6, I started 3, which means that it's pretty important that I take over a majority of these here in the center so that I can catch up. But then again, I have more points to start with. So what do I have right now? I have a forward operating base, which is basically a restock and repair center. And I have this guy. This guy is a command unit, so we basically need to plant one somewhere in a sector in order to own that sector. So they have one here, and I have one there. Now, this is what we can build. Jesus Christ, this is scary. I guess they just went with, well, people that are playing this one played the first one, so yeah, whatever, we'll just throw them right into the hell pit. Let's see, so you have, in terms of logistics, you have all of these things. This is a convoy group that just provides the same thing as these, but mobile. This is probably the same thing. A helicopter that does the same thing, like I guess for the Allies this would be a Chinook or something like that. I can also create a forward operating base. That's actually pretty damn interesting. But okay, this costs 20, this costs 125, this costs 100, which is pretty actually better than I thought it would be. And these are the command vehicles. A normal one, just unarmored, straight up, nothing special. A armored one, and armed as well, and an actual command tank, which is interesting, but it costs 200. That's way too much. So, and the basic one costs 100. So this is logistics. These are just like support units on the battlefield. This is recon, of which I'll get, let's say, I'm actually gonna get a couple of Brom 2s, I'm sorry. This one is too expensive. He has a small weapon, but nothing amazing. So tanks, so as you can see, like, we start with a number of requisition points and we can kind of build an army to start with. So, okay, these are all T-72s, but different configurations. So, this guy actually has heat missiles. 4 of them. That's pretty interesting. But, yeah, smaller weapon, I think. Whatever, I'm just gonna choose some. Okay, you can buy things in group of 4, so I have 48 total of these tanks available. I'm just gonna buy 4 of them, which is one, let's call it, section. And, okay, did I actually buy the Broms? No, I didn't. I need to place them that way. Ugh. I apologize. So let's buy, not those, but let's buy the middle ones, which have better morale. You could see that they're hardened instead of trained. And let's get, I don't even know, dude. Let's just get a, not a Spetsnaz, because I'm not crazy and these are expensive. But I'll just get, not rookies, I'll get the trained ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of these back here. Now, these are support vehicles. This is, I'm not actually sure what these are. Jesus Christ. I wish something would just say, actually, this is a anti-air or something. Okay, that's there in the corner. This is probably a tank hunter. This is or artillery, something like that. This is a flak cannon, anti-air. These are artillery, actually. Well, I like artillery, so I'm just gonna get a section of these, which is way too expensive, I know, but screw it. This is a missile launcher. Katyusha. Okay, awesome. Ooh, these though. Okay, but these are short range. These are like mortar tanks or something like that. So I'm just gonna get... I got those artilleries. I'm gonna get... These actually look like mortars, but they are a bit longer range, 4,200. Whatever. This is getting way, way, way boring, I imagine. So no vehicles. This is like a missile, a guided missile, armored vehicle. Nothing special. Helicopters, yes, a couple for now. I can only get 3 of them. Oh, so apparently... let's get down to 2. Apparently, these are only in half sections. Okay. Air. I'm actually gonna start buying air right now. I don't know what these are. Now that seems interesting. Exceptional ECM. I'm just gonna buy, let's say, 3 of these. Now, another tank battalion would probably not be remiss. Just get a couple of these. Oh, look. Absolute 0 production. That was lucky, actually. Now, let's launch the battle and see how the game actually plays. For once. Okay, I got this objective. The Swedes have these, but they're gonna show up pretty damn soon. You see, like, I can see kind of a helicopter here patrolling an enemy, and that's an armored one, and it's not recon, so it's just a helicopter patrol. Now these, their range, yeah, it looks like way too complicated, but this is simple. Like, each weapon has their stats, how long the range is, what the accuracy is, how powerful they are. So this is not high explosive. This is just probably a machine gun or something like that. These are high explosive though, so they're good anti-tank. They do a lot of suppression, and the rate of fire is 7 rounds a minute, which is not that much, but okay. So you can do the same with every unit in the game. So let's just make a... Let's call this a tank front like this, and that. Just call this our one group. Let's just drive into the center sector. That's good enough. Now, these guys are the recon. I'm going to split them up. Okay, because I want them to be in different places. So, the problem with recon is that it's vital, but you have absolutely no way to figure out exactly what you can see. So, this is how it works. You put recon down, hopefully in a guarded area or where they can be stealthy. And something like this place here. Is that forest? Let's just say there. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Now, the recon is spreading out, and that gives us visibility starting from the places where the recon is gonna land. Now, this is one of the most vital parts of the game, is spreading an actual, like, effective recon network. Oh, look, a helicopter. So I'm gonna take these 3 planes and just throw them at the helicopter. Because I bought them anyway, I might as well... Oh, he's dead. Never mind. So I have those there. There was something else here, but the tanks are kind of taking care of it. The recon has spread out. The artillery isn't doing anything, so I'm just going to evac these guys so that they can be in range again, but faster. These are attack helicopters, so I'm going to put them more or less centrally located. It's a bit unrealistic, but helicopters only lose fuel like this as they're driving. Then when they stop, they just stay that way. Now these, I'm going to Okay, there's 2 of them there. I'm just gonna drive them into this forest there. And I'm gonna take advantage of these guys, and I'm going to... The problem is, I'm kind of worried about getting backdoored from there. So I'm gonna take a pair of tanks and put them there, or like a section of tanks and put them there, and one in here to just stop kind of the direct approach. Oh, I see something. Now let's attack it with... Our tanks are going to do it automatically, and we can attack it with our helicopters. As you guys can see, like, the game actually has a bunch of... Jesus, that is a lot of rockets. The game actually goes down pretty damn close in terms of the combat view. As you can see, like, you can see this tank and what's coming at it. Okay, that's destroyed. Fine. So... yeah, we normally don't play the game in that view, actually. But let's just say, okay, those, and those are stealthed. I'm actually gonna move them somewhere else, like, for example, there. It's just a swamp, but screw it. I just need vision closer to the borders. Oh, there. Now, that also means that I need to start taking over sectors, which means that I need to go into logistics and get... I'm just gonna get these 100 ones. I'm gonna put one over there. No, wrong key. I'm gonna put one over there. So this means this guy will take over this sector. And it will start producing one more... Oh, Jesus, I can't see. It will start producing one more requisition for me. So I'm controlling this central area, but not actually taking any benefit out of that. So I'm gonna want to put a... start spreading out my command point units. Now these tanks, I'm gonna make them... Whoa, what's happening? Oh, there. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Attack that guy. Jesus Christ, airplanes. Okay, that's one down. And please kill the other one. Oh, dogfighting. Strategic dogfighting. I'm so in love with this game. Not good at it, but I love it. Now, that's gonna escape, I think. Oh, no, it might not. Awesome! Cool. Now, evac. Just before something else shows up. These T-70s are there. Ah, no, that's what I wanted. I want a split here. And I want these 2 guys to regroup and just come in here. These 2 guys to regroup and just stay back there. I'll tell you why pretty soon. So, okay, now I own these 2 sectors. And I have enough requisition to actually own this one as well. So, I'm gonna leave it over there. Whew! Like, as you can see, like, I'm spreading around, but he's still winning on requisition until I actually take over this. So, whew, it's gonna be a pain. What's actually happening? Oh, look. What the fuck is it doing? Oh, there. Okay. So, can these guys actually reach that? It looks like they could. Please hit. Please hit. Well, yeah. That rocket hit. That's good. But I want to see... Well, the artillery is firing. Let's see if I can actually get something to happen back here. Ooh. Ooh, Jesus. That's good. That's good. Let's keep firing at... this. I don't know what that means. Oh, there it is. No, let's fire at this. Don't know what corrected shot means. I'm so new at this game, sorry. Now, I am gonna get... Oh no, it's still on the way. So, with these guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to unload their gonna unload their infantry and set up the infantry in these buildings. So infantry is very, very weak in the field, but on the buildings it's pretty damn fucking awesome. But these fuckers are coming again with airplanes, so I need to launch that. Please don't kill my helicopters. Please die really fast. That would be really, really awesome, guys, if you could. Cool. More. I'm actually thinking I probably need another airplane. So I have Su-24s. I'm just gonna get a MiG to help out. So you three evac again. Oh boy. So you guys can see more or less how the actual... I want to see the MiG in action, so do something. I'm a bit waiting too much, so let's take... Oh Jesus, did I actually lose 2 tanks? Looks like I did. So... Please die. Like, please? They're aiming, they're firing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. It's coming. Oh shit, 1/2 of battle time elapsed. That means that there's a fucking time limit here. That would be very, very bad. Now you, let's send you back home because you're just wasting fuel. And what do I need? I need to start taking over. So I'm going to take these T-72s and I'm just gonna start there. I'm going to take this recon and I am going to put it there. So that should let him be still stealthed out, and it should give me some visuals before the tanks actually get into combat. Now, if I can hold this here, so you see the... Okay, actually I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take those here and unload when they get here, so that I can put the other infantry defending that bit. Now, how's this going up north? Pretty quiet, actually. So I'm gonna put this guy here. Okay, what the hell got destroyed? Oh, one of my artillery. Awesome. Make. You guys go fight that. MiG as well. Go fight that guy. Yes, thank you. Oh, look, another plane. I'm really getting tired of those fuckers. In the meantime, my helicopters are out of rockets, so I'm just gonna land them over there. No, not you. You, go there, please. I have no idea what that is. That looks like a logistics thing, so I'm just gonna attack in this general direction. Amphibious. What the hell does that mean? I took them over? Okay. Please kill that helicopter, please. Just before you go home again, please kill it. Okay, I'm going to make another logistics thingy. Oh, I ran out of the other ones, so I'm just gonna have to make one of these and put it back here, so that he's inside the sector, but he's still in stealth. Now this seems to be holding. I'm going to unload these guys and put them in that place, So this should be secure, really, more or less. But I am gonna... Wait, this guy actually has missiles? Does this one as well? Oh, it does. Cool, I'm just leave it there. So, what are these guys? These are amphibians. I think these dudes are... not those dudes. These dudes are kinda damaged, so I'm gonna put them over there and try to get some thingy out of it. Now, oh god, this is so slow. Please hurry up. There's a way to just make them move fast, which is what I'm doing right now, where they actually travel through like road movement, which makes them more exposed but also lets them travel faster. And she's pretty much in the back of my line of fire anyway, so that seems like nothing's happening over there. So let me place this dude back here, or maybe even get a helicopter recon and put him here. Okay, so that's what's happening. So hopefully I can actually see that. What the hell is firing those things? Wait, is that hitting me from where? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. These dudes come here. These dudes come here. These dudes fire at there, more or less. Fuck is happening back here? Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm taking over that side. And I'm actually gonna... Is it these guys? Are they firing? No, it's not them. So who the hell is it? There's something hidden back here.
Вы со мной говорите?
Fuck's happening? Who's firing from here? I don't know. I don't see it. In any case, we are kinda almost reaching... Oh, there we have 3 minutes left. And we are almost reaching the end here. So, what I want to do is I want to take this thing and I want to drive it in here as fast as I can to try and still conquer it. What the hell happened? Oh, I won. Okay. Oh, right. So that means I hit 1,500. And that just meant that I just won straight out. So I had 230 of losses. And I got less command points than him. Is that what it means? I'm not sure. Any case, it took me 16 minutes. In Bergen XP 1 details, I won XP for I don't know what. All these kills, like this dude killed these 4, like the reason for this, for these kills and these losses and so on, is that you can actually, if I know this right, if I exit right now, okay, I got total victory. So the Panzer Brigade has routed. I lost a bit of initiative. I don't know what that means. I won morale, maybe? +3 morale points. And that's, I don't know what. So, let's say okay. Fine. I got Malmo and he's escaping to Copenhagen. Now, I got reinforcements. Motorschützenregiment is available from the deployment menu. Click its icon, then click on the deployment sector, Kiel in this case. It will be at your disposal at the next turn. Okay, so I can click on that, see what that actually means. So on day 1 I can deploy these guys. It's going to cost me 20, which means I'm actually going to keep a lot of political points. And it told me to deploy them in Kiel, right? What the hell is Kiel? Hello? Kiel? Please tell me you can see it. Aarhus, Copenhagen. Ah, Kiel. Okay. Alright, so now I can take over Aarhus with these guys. Or, yeah, so take this tank regiment. I would then attack here again. Because these guys are routed, that would be pretty easy. And then these dudes would come in. And then I could take both regiments into Aarhus next turn. So, I don't want to rest, because then these guys would leave the routed state, as far as I could figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is still. I have some reading to do. I'll probably do another video. Maybe just try to finish this campaign, because I really enjoy this game. And the campaign seems to be short. I mean, I think the whole point of the campaign was to reach Aarhus in 5 days. So we're still on day 1. And we are already going to take over this, and we're going to take over that, and blah blah blah. So that should be doable. Which means I am going to get back into it and on video, and hopefully you guys will like it and ask me to do more campaigns, because I really wouldn't mind. And in any case, I mean, I hope I showcased the game a bit. I know that I went a bit technical and dull on the specs and so on, but it is a game that if I don't at least try to explain it a little bit and go, okay, this is why this game is actually not that complicated. I mean, look at the unit list. Just, this is intimidating as hell. So I wanted to just go, okay, these are my decisions, these are why I'm making those decisions, this is the actual information you need to know, rather than looking at this and going, oh my god. It's like, as I said, each weapon, they have an RPG, they have PKMs, which I don't know what they are, but they're longer range than the AK-74s, they're way more accurate. They are not AP, they are less HEs, but they do more suppression. Like you see, that weapon, the PKM, means that the RPG has a lot of suppression, etc. So you can see more or less what they do, just compared to one another and so on. So this doesn't have a third weapon, it just has the guided heat missiles and the AoE hit missiles, which is actually pretty interesting. Blah 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 blah. So it's easier to understand that it looks like. If you go to Recon, for example, you can see that the optics are good on this BDRM, and very good on this guy, and good again on this. So the size matters because you want to hide the Recon. Road speed, stealth is poor. Fuel capacity, that just means how long it can go without, you know, running out of fuel and having to be rescued by a logistics truck or something. So it's really, I really like this game. I really enjoy it. The reason is because it kind of simulates like a combined arms offensive in a way that it's really hard to see in other games. Like, they exist, like pretty much any strategy game. You probably have to do some combined arms and stuff and so on, but this just has the real world units, and it has like the proper separation of what's support, what's logistics, what's infantry, and etc. And they really do only work if they're all together. So yeah, and the last thing I want to say is that the reason that experience and so on worked was because, like, for example, these tanks that I actually chose, I can get them again, the same ones that I used in my last campaign, in my last match. And if they don't die again, they will keep ratcheting up in experience and just be monsters, even the ones in the lighter tanks. So that's why. Yeah, just get this game if you liked what you saw. It's just great. Please do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. That's going to be it for me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, did you like the game? Did you like my commentary over the game? Do you want to see more or not, etc.? Please leave them in the section below. I will answer every single one. And yeah, just rate my videos, subscribe to me if you enjoy what I do. Any little bit of that helps the channel grow a bit, so I would be hugely thankful. And yeah, that's the last bit of bureaucracy I needed to perform. So thank you very much again for watching this, and I will see you next time.